This is urban legend story, also known as Maryworth. I believe in Maryworth. Mary Worthington. Mary Jane. I believe in Mary Wales. Mary White. Hail Mary, etc. As told by a reader, FEB. 23, 2010. Some girls Kat didn't know invited her over for a sleepover. That night they played Truth or Dare. When it was Kat's turn, she picked Dare. One of the girls said, "I dare you to do Bloody Mary." Kat accepted. They gave Kat a lit candle and pushed her into the bathroom. Kat spun around 3 times and said, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary." When nothing happened, she walked to the door. Before she could reach it, her only light blew out. She banged on the door, begging the other girls to open it, but they just laughed. She backed up against the door. The sink in the bath started to run. Thick, black blood poured out of the faucets and was soon overflowing onto the floor. Kat screamed a blood-curdling scream as Bloody Mary rose from the bloody water and crawled out. When she reached Kat, she slit her throat and dragged her into the bath. The next morning, the other girls checked on her. When they saw her dead body, their screams could be heard for miles. Number 2, as told on the internet, FEB. 16, 1994. When I was about 9 years old, I went to a friend's for a birthday/slumber party. There were about 10 other girls there. About midnight, we decided to play Maryworth. Some of us had never heard of this, so one of the girls told the story. Maryworth lived a long time ago. She was a very beautiful young girl. One day she had a terrible accident that left her face so disfigured that nobody would look at her. She had not been allowed to see her own reflection after this accident for fear that she would lose her mind. Before this, she had spent long hours admiring her beauty in her bedroom mirror. One night, after everyone had gone to bed, unable to fight the curiosity any longer, she crept into a room that had a mirror. As soon as she saw her face, she broke down into terrible screams and sobs. It was at this moment that she was so heartbroken and wanted her old reflection back, that she walked into the mirror to find it, vowing to disfigure anybody that came looking for her in the mirror. After hearing the story, which was told very scarily, we decided to turn out all of the lights and try it. We all huddled around the mirror and starting repeating, "Maryworth, Maryworth, I believe in Maryworth." About the 7th time we said it, one of the girls that was in front of the mirror started screaming and trying to push her way back away from the mirror. She was screaming so loud that my friend's mom came running into the room. She quickly turned on the lights and found this girl huddled in the corner screaming. She turned her around to see what the problem and saw these long fingernail scratches running down her right cheek. I will never forget her face as long as I live. Number 3. Viral text as shared on Facebook, Aug. 16, 2012. You are now cursed. You must send this on or you will be killed. Tonight at 12 a.m., by Bloody Mary. This is no joke. So don't think you can quickly get out of it and delete it now, because Bloody Mary will come to you if you do not send this on. She will slit your throat and your wrists and pull your eyeballs out with a fork. And then hang your dead corpse in your bedroom cupboard or put you under your bed. What's your parents going to do when they find you dead? Won't be funny then, will it? Don't think this is a fake and it's all put on to scare you, because you're wrong, so very wrong. Want to hear of some of the sad people who lost their lives or have been seriously hurt by this email? Case 1, Analyze, surname removed. He got this email. Rubbish, she thought. She deleted it. And now, Analyze dead. Case 2, Louise, surname removed. She sent this to only 4 people, and when she woke up in the morning her wrists had deep lacerations on each. Luckily there was no pain felt, though she is scarred for life. Case 3, Tommy, surname removed. He sent this to 5 people. Big mistake. The night Thomas was lying in his bed watching TV, the clock shows "12:01 am. The T.V. mysteriously flickered off and Thomas's bedroom lamp flashed on and off several times. It went pitch black. Thomas looked to the left of him and there she was, Bloody Mary, standing in white rags. Blood everywhere with a knife in her hand, then disappeared. The biggest fright of Thomas's life. Warning. Never look in a mirror and repeat, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. I killed your son is at the end for you tonight. You are now cursed. Strongly advise you to send this email on. It is seriously no joke. We don't want to see another life wasted. It's your choice. Wanna die tonight? If you send this email to no people, you're going to die. 1-5 people, you're going to either get hurt or get the biggest fright of your life. 5-15 people, you will bring your family bad luck and someone close to you will die. 15 or more people, you are safe from Bloody Mary. Analysis. As best anyone can tell, the legend of Bloody Mary and its comparably gory variants, Hail Mary, I believe in Maryworth, I believe in Mary Wales, etc., first emerged during the early 1960s as an adolescent party game, albeit a very dark and creepy party game. Like so many folk rituals and urban legends, the exact time and place of its origin is impossible to pin down. Folklorists didn't begin recording examples of it until the 1970s. That said, there's a body of folklore and superstition attributing magical and/or divinatory properties to mirrors dating back to ancient times. The most familiar of these lingering into modernity is the centuries-old superstition that breaking a mirror brings bad luck. The idea that one can foretell the future by peering into a mirror is even older, described in the Bible, I Corinthians 13, as seeing through a glass, darkly. There are mentions of looking-glass divination in Chaucer's Squire's Tale, c. 1390, Spenser's The Faerie Queene, 1590, and Shakespeare's Macbeth, 1606, among other early literary sources. Summoning visions, a particular form of divination associated with Halloween in the British Isles, entailed gazing into a mirror and performing a nonverbal ritual to summon a vision of one's future betrothed. This example is from the poems of Robert Burns, published in 1787, Take a candle, and go alone to a looking-glass, eat an apple before it, and some traditions say, you should comb your hair all the time. The face of your conjugal companion, to be, will be seen in the glass, as if peeping over your shoulder. Another example of mirror divination, in this case accompanied by ritual chanting, appears in the fairy tale, Snow White, as told by the Brothers Grimm in 1857, trans. By Dale Ashleyman. She was a beautiful woman, but she was proud and arrogant, and she could not stand it if anyone might surpass her in beauty. She had a magic mirror. Every morning she stood before it, looked at herself, and said, Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who in this land is fairest of all? To this the mirror answered, You, my queen, are fairest of all. As everyone who grew up reading Snow White, or watching the animated Disney version, knows, the mirror-obsessed queen was ultimately destroyed by her own vanity, and it is in this and similar cautionary tales that we see basic elements of the Bloody Mary ritual emerge.